My name is Brett Pojunis. I'm one of the directors of Players Network.
Mark Bradley here.
So first off, we're really excited about this opportunity we have to present to you our new business model. Some of you probably saw our recent press release where we did a name change and symbol change announcement. We decided we wanted to have a name that was going to be more appropriate for the cannabis industry, and so we elected to go with Greenleaf Farms International, and there's not a better name.
We knew for quite a bit of time we were working on an international deal, and we want to be an international company. We believe this is the first deal of other international deals in the future, so it's a perfect name for us. I'm going to share with you just kind of from our perspective, both national and international view on just the cannabis industry, THC and CBD in general. It's a very competitive market. California, there's 5,000 dispensaries and cultivators. In Oregon, the same thing, several thousand. In Washington, several thousand. Nevada, we're kind of fortunate here because they kept it very small and limited, and we don't hit the same black market situations you have.
Right, like Oregon and Colorado.
Yeah, in Oregon, Colorado, and California, they're growing, thousands of tons outdoor, a black market that's competing with the legal market, and we're picking and choosing markets that we believe are going to be legal, and that we can compete in and bring shareholder value. We connected really amazingly with the province of Jujuy, Argentina. We presented them with a business plan and a proposition that just connected with them. It included education, it included job creation, it included medical benefits, helping people out in hospitals, clinical testing, really a whole array of things. We entered an MOU, and from that point forward, we had certain steps to get to the definitive agreement. It's an amazing document. I'm really pleased with it.
Since that time, as you suggested, there's been different milestones and benchmarks that we needed to achieve to get to the next step. And why don't we go over that with the investor presentation? So,
sure.
Greenleaf Farms, again, our mission is and will continue to be to create long-term shareholder value. We want to monetize different opportunities in the legal cannabis space as well as the CBD industry. We're basically set up now where we have Players Network, which is soon to be Greenleaf Farms International. And that's a holding corporation. Underneath the holding corporation, we have Greenleaf Farms that's going to handle all of our international deals as well as our national deals here in the United States. We have Greenleaf Pure, which we'll get into in length. That's our consumer-facing e-commerce CBD portal. And then we have Weed TV, which is a media and marketing play for us to help promote and push all of our products throughout the world.
What I mentioned earlier about the U.S. markets and being competitive is eventually it's going to be a race to the bottom. We're not the first person to say that. I mean, all the analysts are saying, whoever's going to be able to produce the highest quality, the lowest price is going to win at the end of the day. With this environment that we're growing in Argentina, it's far enough south of the equator to where we don't deal with all the humidity, and the weather is perfect there. We're going to do 3 to 4 crops depending on depending on the strain. And
when you look at how we're set up, we don't have the land cost, we don't have the water cost, the labor cost, unbelievably inexpensive.
In our presentation there, investor presentation, there's some pictures. One of the pictures has an area that looks like just a sign. In the background, there's nothing behind it. That's a free zone. We're purchasing land in the free zone. They're very, very inexpensive. Once we cultivate in the farm, we're going to bring the product to the free zone. And the free zone would be like you go into the airport, there's a duty-free shop.
Right, I was going to say that, yeah. Exactly.
So we don't pay taxes there either. So we have tax advantages, we have water advantages, we have land advantages, we have labor advantages, we have all-year cultivation advantages, and we really have no licensing and unlimited land. The seeds are going to be germinated, they're going to be put in small pots, they'll be planted in the fields. The fields are going to grow. Once you grow the biomass is cut down, it's extracted. Once the extraction is done, oil that's extracted out of it goes to the lab. That oil turns into isolate and distillate. What happens to all the waste that comes out of it? The bio-waste is going to go for textiles. It's going to go to create hemp concrete. It's going to go into construction to replace like drywall. The oils go into the medical market, the healthcare market, other markets.
So as we talked about, the average price, when you're buying quantity as a wholesaler for isolate and distillate, all of our numbers we factored at $2,500 per kilo and liter, both the same. So on 1 acre, even though we can do up to potentially 4 crop turns per year, we're factoring everything on 3. So 1 acre should yield us, based at half the market price right now, $150,000 per crop times 3 crops a year. So that would be $450,000 per acre. On a 1,000-acre parcel, that would be $450 million in potential revenue. That's 1,000 acres. Now we have 33,600. So even take that out to 10,000 acres, which we believe we can do fairly soon and fairly quickly. That'll be $4.5 billion in gross revenues at half the current price right now. So I want to talk about Greenleaf Pure. We're putting a tremendous amount more CBD. So we're seeing more milliliters, more milligrams of CBD in our products because CBD is known for being an anti-inflammatory. And that's the basis of all the other medication behind it is the anti-inflammatory. So in order to fully achieve that, you need to have a higher dosage. If you saw the press release that came out with Surge, another publicly traded company, they're going to help us expand into 40,000 plus locations over the next calendar year. We're going to start that in a few months. We're really excited about that. We've built our own in-house affiliate marketing program. We're dealing with a tremendous amount of publishers. We have our own website, greenleafpure.com, that we put a tremendous amount of time with our team back here with search engine optimization, social media marketing strategies, and then the influencers. We have a large group of people that we're working with now that are known cannabis influencers to help us push our products and bring awareness to what we're doing. I just want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to learn more about Players Network and Greenleaf Farms. Please go to playersnetwork.com/IR. And we put together a really unique investor portal. And as always, thank you so much for your continued support.
Thank you.
I'm Brett Pojunis.
Mark Bradley.
And thank you so much.